So this was aimed at Denti. So what do you think is the key to performing consistently over a long period of time?
I think first is always striving to improve. Realise that even if you've had a good year, that people will catch up with you, and you need to keep evolving and improving your game. But I think it's just having a very consistent mindset and temperament throughout everything. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs, but trying to keep a real consistent temperament through that. And just because you see the best, like Kane, for example, he played with us, and on a bad days and good days, he was still at a very consistent level with his mindset and his temperament. I think that's going to hold you at good stead, because when you're so up and down, it's really hard to find any sort of form.
Yeah, we appear to have lost Brace. Right.
He's having a hit.
So what sport would you say has the most comparisons to cricket? And I think it's in the context of, obviously, a lot of young people play a lot of sports. Like you mentioned, you played a lot of football when you were growing up. And which of these sports do you think transfer best into helping you in cricket?
I actually don't think any sports that I played did. I think playing sport's good because obviously it's the competitiveness, it's the trying to get better, it's all these things that just in general sport helps. But I think I didn't actually play any sports that would have helped. I'd have liked to have played maybe hockey, because you see people like Josh Butler, these guys who played hockey as kids, they just have that something different in their wrists that means they can hit the ball in weird places, hit it hard. So I think hockey's a good one, but we didn't really play that in my school. And I think obviously like tennis probably good. Anything where it's a bit of hand-eye, I think it's transferable. I just think just generally playing sport will help you in all your sports, because it's a mindset thing.
Yeah, definitely, I agree with that. Is James going to come back to us? We'll press on. Who's the biggest badger at Gloss?
Oh, he's just left the chat, actually. Yeah, Bracey he just loves cricket. More like he is like a Steve Smith, that sort of guy. Just loves it. Just loves watching himself. Just loves batting. Loves cricket. Whereas I'm not as all in as he is. But he's back. Here he is. Yeah, he just loves it. So, but I think that's also why he's done so well as well.
You back, Brace?
No, I've literally just come in and phone died. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, we were talking about you. Who's the biggest badger at Gloss?
Biggest badger? Well, the lads will probably put me up there.
Yeah.
Probably. Charlesworth's a massive badger as well. He loves batting. There's here goes pretty huge as well. I'd say they're probably the biggest three. But the lads have probably put me top of the pile, I'd imagine.
What about at the Bourne?
At the Bourne, Slady is relentless. And my brother has eased off sort of when he's at home. It doesn't eat his head up as much as it used to maybe a year ago. But when he gets on a cricket field, he's dreadful as well. He's got all sorts of theories. So they just tear each other's hair out on a Saturday.
For you, Bob, this is from Lily Frost. Who is the better batter, you or her dad?
Yeah, when we were growing up, Frosty was probably the best batsman at that club. So it was good to bat with him quite a lot when I played for Winterbourne first time round. I'm going to say Frosty.
Okay, we got last three. So for both of you, who's the best golfer you've played with?
Annoyingly, it's George Hankins. But to be fair, he went to Millfield. They've got a little golf course there, so he's going to be good, isn't he?
Yeah, Hanks just seems to be pretty naturally gifted at most things. He hits a massive ball. For talking other blokes, Kizza, if he screwed his head on, would be very, very good. He can go 2 years without playing, and then you'll play with him and he'll shoot 3 over par or something. He's got some good skills. There's a few at our place who are good as well. Like Payne's good. I think if these lads played more often, they'd probably be up and around where Hanks is at the moment.
Okay, last couple. From Slady, what is your favourite thing about playing for the Bourne?
Mine so far is the lunches are good. Bracey's mum makes me a little sweet potato or wedge or something like that, and there's always a few sausages lying about, a bit of fruit. So yeah, I've enjoyed those. When we go away, I struggle to eat anything, but yeah, at home the lunches are beautiful.
Yeah, it's always nice coming to play some club cricket on a Saturday and being greeted by a good wicket is nice. And me personally, it's being able to play with all my mates from school, come back and just enjoy myself on a Saturday, have a beer with the boys afterwards is always nice. So yeah, I like that aspect of it as well.
Good stuff. Right. What's the best sledge you've ever been given on a cricket field?
I did when we were playing North Perrott, some kid said to me, well, it's good to see this guy back because at least we know we're all not that far away from being first-class cricketers. And then he actually dropped an absolute goober off me and I just actually laughed at him. So, yeah. It's mainly at club cricket you get abused. It's just like, you're rubbish. Fair enough, mate.
Yeah, I've sort of... Glamorgan always seems to give me a load of abuse. So Wag, as I mentioned earlier, always has a bit of a dip. Michael Hogan's probably the best. So like for people who have watched me bat, I like look down at the floor pretty like late into the bowler's run up, and he like loads up, and I'm still looking at the floor, and he just like stops bowling and runs down right at my face and just shouts, "Beef, get ready," and just like stares me in the face, and then like runs up next couple of balls, like stops at the crease and just lost his head a bit. I think that they always seem to have a bit for me.
Good stuff. So then the last one to finish off, what's the one thing you hope to achieve by the end of your career, or like what's your goal sort of going forward?
I think obviously having just watched that Royal London final as well, I think just win something again with Gloucester would be great, because that day made me realise that it's just incredible to get to a final, play in a final, but then to also win one. It's an amazing day, and you never forget it. So to do that again would definitely be something I'd want to do.
Yeah, that would definitely be high on the list. I think we've been close in the last few T20s, and we're always there or thereabouts in white ball cricket. So to play in a one-day final or a T20 final and win that with the guys would be awesome. Obviously, I was there. I went and watched that day, and it was just like unbelievable. Everyone was just so like buzzed. And obviously, play for England would be on the list as well. So hopefully, if we can keep going as we did last year with Gloss, hopefully the individual success might come from there as well. So yeah, loads to look forward to.
Okay, top stuff. That's the end of our questions. So thank you both so much for coming on and doing this. It's been really interesting. And yeah, hope the season comes around before too long.
Cheers, China.
Cheers,
I'll
mate.
see you for book club.
Yeah, see you at book club. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Cheers, Denty.
Cheers, Grace. Cheers, pal.